And a lot of CC between Jarvan, Cassante, Leona, Scatter the Weak, on a ton of pretty squishy members here over on the DSG side. And they're just going to full send it with the dive. You got to respect it. Call me going for the Yone. So this is just a full-on #1 in damage per gold. So that is basically how efficiently you are using the gold in team fights, in 1v1s, and so on. And his damage per minute is second behind. I feel like everyone thought he was deserving of a real shot after he came in, but Call Me could be in some trouble.
Yeah, Call Me. There's your wombo combo. Quid sets it up. Jose Dioto only has to first blood. So 1,500 gold lead for Team Liquid. Just about 1,000 of that on Quid there in mid lane. And now here's that pressure I was talking about on Surdy. No flash available on the Jace means Cataclysm is a death sentence. Jose Dioto applies one last swing of the spear. But it just seems like a whole lot for a whole little. DSG aren't getting a lot.
I mean, Sajed was getting fully zoned off his tier 1, walked all the way back to the tier 2, then was recalling under the tier 2, gets ulted by Cortus off his recall again, loses another wave off the back of that, and they stack the wave to freeze it against them. TL looking to fight.
Okay, TL are in the enemy jungle, trying to contest over the Gromp, and now Core JJ goes in with the Zenith Blade, looking for the kill onto Lions. Call the pack from Kryra, keeps him alive, but Lions can't say the same. The Nautilus already down 4-0. Team Liquid 3,000 gold lead. Quid making his way down to the bottom lane to help clear out the waves here. Jose Dioto trying to stop the escape route as Kryra and Sajed try to escape. Jose leads the charge towards the enemy AD carry. That Kais is down to 200 HP, and Jarvan just auto-attacked him. Okay, down here in bottom lane. This time it's Morgan now squared up against Call Me. Goes to that third in Tofo strike, hoping he would step back into it, but not quite going to do it. Instead, it's just Jose Dioto and Jan stepping forward. Call Me was, unfortunately, just way too far away from his turret there. You can see there was... They should be able to secure that one, considering almost all of Team Liquid's firepower was around that bottom lane, getting the kills, getting the turret there to follow up. Now, the problem with them getting this Rift Herald, Azael, hold on. Call Me going in, finds the stop on the recall on Yawn, but the Soul Unbound is just going to take him right back to where he started. Yawn's exhaust makes it so Call Me can't do enough damage to secure the kill.
Yeah, the exhaust is going to keep him safe. And Jose on Pros was talking about how they are treating scrims in this split versus the other splits. He was talking about in the past, they were basically just playing to win scrims, right? And even in a game in this example, he says, we'd be up 50-3 in kills, and it's like, what can we improve here? Like, what are we learning, right? We're just killing them on repeat. We're not doing anything.
Yeah.
And this split, they've been playing to improve, not necessarily just to win.
Ooh, nice catch there from Lions. The dredge line lollipopping at the very end of the range to catch Quid at that maximum distance. Surdy's right there for the follow-up. And now the Jace with the 1,000 individual gold lead going to get a little bit more. Remember, it was all 3 grubs for DSG early, so he's got that extra pushing power. But here comes a TP. Morgan has returned to the top lane as Jose Dioto and Kryra square off behind Team Liquid turrets. Surdy's going to get himself caught as Core JJ has plenty of CC to set this one up for Morgan, who grabs the kill into Surdy. Kryra is just taking because it had to be summoned as an escape mechanism. Now it's cleared away. Now Morgan is back up underneath that tier 1 turret there on the top side. Sajed gets grabbed by the Zenith Blade, immediately popping the cleanse to get away from the follow-up CC of Team Liquid. As Core JJ goes in the blast cone over the wall, and Kryra with a Hound's Pursuit chases after him, ends up having...
On specific things, like they're drilling specific things in every scrim, not just playing a, kind of as mindlessly, if you want to say that, and just focusing on winning and getting kills. They are focusing on their setups, they are focusing on their coordination, on their dives, and you can see that, I feel like, in the game.
And now you can see Core JJ going into the middle of 3, wants to lead the charge. Beautiful scat of the week, ready to follow it up. Fate Sealed counterattack comes in from Call Me. Disguise might have brought more men, but it's Team Liquid fighting better. Call Me tries to get away, immediately has to snap back. Another multi-man use of the scat of the week is going to find 2 more kills. Morgan with a flash forward goes in for the Pathmaker. Sajed, he's got no way out. Triple kill for Yawn. Even when
deny more minions, take more plates, and extend that gold lead almost back up to the 4K where it was earlier. A little bit less than half a level, so TL definitely having the advantage, but DSG trying to set up for this dragon, see if they can take the objective bounty away and stop this move towards Soul.
Yeah, here comes a TP from DSG, and Team Liquid's ready to follow it up themselves. Immediate scat of the week on to Call Me. Quid could be under a little bit of pressure as Disguise try to fight back, but Lions has already been killed. Surdy trapped inside the Cataclysm. Call Me going into the back line yet again, but once more the scat of the week finds the target. Surdy on the run, Kryra doing the same, but they won't be able to get their AD carry out of trouble. Sajed is dead, and here comes Yawn looking for a little bit more. Surdy and Kryra will manage to escape. but that went exactly how I expected it to go. Disguised, they feel the
TL are just playing so well, man. Every single game, it is nearly flawless. It is feeling like this team is just team fighting better, is laning better, is coordinating better, is advancing the game at such a quick pace as well when they get advantages. It is really, really impressive.
They are hungry for another LCS title, and they are certainly doing good work to get themselves there, as Morgan now in the middle of a potential 5-man play from DSG. He tries to take the all-out to get himself away, fights for a second, but DSG committed everything, going for that pick onto the Kasante, which means the rest of TL is just going to be pushing the other lanes. True Shot Barrage attempted to cancel the backs there, does only end up hitting Surdy, who was staying to push the tier 1 there in the top lane, grab the objective bounty, but this still should buy enough time for Team Liquid to do some meaningful damage here to the base of DSG. The Enchanted Cannon minion over in mid doing most of the work there. Onto the turret is Call Me, executed by the Unleashed Power with the Yone dead. That is big. Huge green light there for Team Liquid to continue pushing forward now. Mid lane inhibitor does die to the Enchanted minions. Now that inhibitor bottom is going to be your next target. Both inhibs about to collapse 24 minutes into the game. TL still pushing, going to go ahead to decide and take their recalls now. Morgan is respawning but doesn't quite have the TP. I feel like if Morgan's TP timer is ready, you just go to end the game right there. Hosdioto will be caught by the dredge line there at the very end, flashes over the wall, trying to stay alive. Cryer ready to chase.
Blast Cone.
Going after that Jarvan, but there's the empowered Blast Cone. There's Hounds Pursuit to stop it, and Hosdioto just sat that dog down. Perfect. We felt the same way watching it. Hosdioto, man. This guy is just so good at the game as he and the rest of the Team Liquid squad pushing up here in this top lane. Now Morgan's going to provide additional pressure over in mid. Remember, the super minions already spawned and marching in mid and bot lane both. Yawn gets jumped on, but immediately tries to get a little bit more distance. Shut down by Sajed, but he has to trade his own life for it. Now CoreJJ getting away. The Fate Seal chasing after the Leona, who does escape, but the only way to win is to try to get those kills onto Yawn or onto Quid, who have each died a single time so far this game. And now that Team Liquid has claimed the Chemtech Soul alongside that 5,000 gold lead, you got to be thinking they're just looking to end the game.
Yeah, I mean, it just gets that much harder at this point. You can see Cryer was over stealing enemy wolves, just trying to get whatever gold he can. Surdy as well, as they know this could be the final defense here. They got to watch out for these scatters, though. Quid has just been laser focused and hitting scatter after scatter after scatter.
And there's another one. Third and Tofo Strike ready to follow it up, but Lions uses the dredge line to get himself away. Survived for now. Solar Flare from Core was also used, but didn't find the target. As Team Liquid focusing on that first Nexus turret, about to take it down, and yes, sir, it's gone. DSG still looking for their moment. They know they're going to have to pick one soon. Lions goes in for the dredge line. Quid may be caught. This may be what DSG needs, but they don't have the damage. They can't complete the assassination.
Enemy jungle. Morgan pushing up mid. They see the Yone bot, so this is going to be uncontested, and I think that's correct from DSG. I feel like at this point in this year, but it is 2 open inhibs, and it is 2 members still out on the map, so DSG going to lose this tower in a hurry.
Exactly. Those inhibs just now respawning, but are still vulnerable alongside this third one here at the top side as the last tier 3 turret falls for DSG. Team Liquid still have their Red Bull Baron for another 2.5 minutes. They take out the top lane inhib, and they can just easily walk this through the entire base of Disguised Lion going in here with the dredge line as Quid gets tagged there, and immediately it's followed up by Sajed. The ultimate wombo combo with Nautilus Kaisa finds the first kill. Now Sajed using stasis, trying to stay alive. Solar Flare's gonna force that one, and Sajed will already die. Now all out, Morgan's ready to go all in. Kryra in danger as Hosdioto traps 3 inside the Cataclysm with a 3-man knockup coming in from Morgan. It's all too easy for Team Liquid. Quid is the sacrificial lamb, but the sacrifice pays off. A triple kill for Hosdioto, 21-5. Team Liquid made quick work of Disguise.
Man, they are just looking a little too... don't believe the Fiora. I'm not going to believe you at all. Kled would be pretty cool. Kled definitely can beat Olaf early. You definitely have the ability to do that. I do think if you do not get ahead, as are true of almost every single Kled matchup in the game, things get tough. This champion...
Kryra is here, and luckily, there is the ward in the brush from Hosdioto to see the Sejuani. Morgan now has to be a little bit careful, does sidestep the first undertow. Surdy about to pick up that second axe. Meanwhile, over in mid lane, it's Hosdioto over the wall! Rune Prison to follow up the Pantheon.
He moves up here, gets a ward down. That spot's
Oh, meanwhile, back at live, Sajed just barely surviving with the barrier, but the second shot from Lucian's double tap. Yawn calculates it and guns down Sajed in the 2v2.
Wait, Lions had heal. Did it come up after he died, or did he just not
I
get
hope
it off
it came
in
up
time?
after he died. If that's, if that was available when Sajed fell, that is a massive blunder.
Yeah, especially, I mean, because it was double flashes there from TL, and the final auto, the passive auto, killed him. So if you have heal, he lives 100%, and they lose both their flashes. There's the W, and that Kled is running in.
All right. His violent tendencies are active. He finds the bear trap on a rope pull, and now the Kryra is up here for the top lane. Morgan with a nice flash away, escapes the Glacial Flail for now. Jose Diodo has arrived. They want to try to get something back, but Jose uses his stun on the Sejuani, and that means Surdy's able to go forward. Quid has arrived here with the Realm Warp. He's got the Ghost already active. Puts Kryra into Rune Prison. Surdy trying to go all out here with the Ragnarok, but no. Core JJ has also roamed up, so Team Liquid.
For DSG, and then after that top play, it is tough.
Ooh, Lions tries to get the binding, and they do land it onto Core JJ.
Ooh.
Follow a beautiful Glacial Prison from Kryra. Yawn survives with only a single hit, but Sajed ultimately takes him down. Yawn does get a return kill. The turret very heated up. Will execute Sajed from about half.
Yeah, exactly. And they see Surdy moving down there, but of course, plates being farmed, they're looking for a dive.
Yep, they immediately go in after Surdy, and the chain CC does so much damage.
God.
Surdy didn't have his Ragnarok ready. It was an immediate damage ready to follow up from Yawn. Surdy ran all the way down there, only to get sent back home the hard way.
I mean,
now,
that was perfect.
Now Morgan's under the same type of pressure. Binding into the wall comes out from Lions. Following it up with a Glacial Prison here yet again. Kryra tanking up the turret. Morgan trying the best he can to remount in time. Kryra's low. Morgan's got the first kill there with the jousting. The Tempered Fate slowed the turret down for a moment, but it ain't gonna matter because Quid goes in and Sajed's in Rune Prison. He's about to fall once more. Another overload finds him. The barrier keeps him alive for an extra moment. Sajed's still gone.
They see that the lane swap is happening, so Core goes behind the tower bot, spots Surdy coming in. They perfectly time the ult from Jose as he arrives with
so many moves in the conversation already for potential MVP this split. And in our road show here in week 6, that's not next week, but the week after, he's going to be going up against Saint, who we'll see play tomorrow as Sajed and Lions both try to get away off to the side, but it's Team Liquid in the enemy jungle yet again. They bring the full fury of all 5. Is that all 5? Do we have Morgan down here? No, Morgan's making his way over into mid. Now it's the full fury of all 5 as Call Me is under pressure. Jose Diodo flashing in, ready to follow. Call Me tries to get away with a nice 2-man shockwave.
God.
Morgan gonna drop the turret aggro there thanks to the dismount as Kryra. There's no punish he's gonna
the
get.
tower Jose was getting. It just feels like he is living behind the enemy AD carry, behind the tier 1 bot, constantly finding jungle camps, constantly zoning them off waves, constantly killing them. This has just been absolutely insane. I think Jose is again, on an MVP split, and Sajed,
Oh, but it's still not going to work. The ace in the hole so weak it can't even break the barrier, but now Young going to get caught over the wall potentially by Kryra. Tempered Fate forces the flash of the Team Liquid AD carry. Lions wanted to flash in, get that binding, but he won't get it. Instead, he gets bubbled. Lions is going to be first to die, and he may not die alone as Jose and Quid are backing up Yawn. Low health bars on Team Liquid is just another opportunity to kill your opponents. Disguised cannot find a single avenue into this game.
I mean, you get them low, but you're just starting phase 2 of the fight. Everyone's
14 minutes and 35 seconds into the game. These are some very late Void Grubs, about as late as they can possibly be. Jose Diodo has already grabbed the first. He'll grab the second, and he will secure the third. And then, honestly, just a quick government hand in the pocket there.
Yep. But, he's scaling. He's looking incredible here once again, and it has been kind of just a total mindset. Maybe going to look for a play here on Quid.
Yeah, Quid flashing away immediately and popping the ghost as Sajed is under pressure yet again. I'm sorry, Sajed.
Yeah.
But every time we pan over to this guy, it's just another kill coming through. DSG will find the shutdown onto Quid, though, and that could be very impactful. Now Kryra trying to get himself away through the magical journey. Jose ready to follow. Bound up into the wall there by the Cosmic Binding. A little bit more damage is plenty enough. The Tempered Fate is way too late as Jose Diodo goes on yet another killing spree. 6-0 and 2 for the Pantheon. Hop inside the car. Where we driving, my friend? Straight down Disguised Lane, and it is not their territory any longer. This tier 2 turret just about to crumble. Objective bounty claimed up there in the top side, at least the one objective for Disguised this entire game long.
Jose, I think, is just such a positive force on the team. and has really been able to change things for the better.
Well, now Morgan getting jumped on, but it's not going to matter. He stays alive here with a dismount 4. Now he does ultimately fall there to Surdy, who is immediately killed by Hosdioto. Call Me trying to take the teleport to get away, but Kryra can't do the same. So
it's a huge 3 to cut the lead down to 42.
Look, man, you take what you can get in a game like this. You take what you can get. Yawn versus Call Me is going to turn into a 2v1 here real quick. Yawn trying to step forward towards the brush, but there's no way out once Surdy arrives. Nice shutdown. Kill credit over to Call.
If you were a Chihuahua, would you want to be fighting that dog?
The Chad Doge.
Would you want to?
One of his pectoral muscles is bigger than the entire... It's scary stuff, but he can probably... Hold on now. Potential catch onto Yawn. A lot of burst damage on the Lucian. Beautiful shockwave to pull him back. Call Me goes on a rampage.
Who are your guys?
Who are my guys? I'm taking... Give me Morgan, give me Quid, and then give me anybody else. I think it'll work just fine. Call Me's already got the kill there on Yawn, though, as Team Liquid is coming in looking to take the potential 4v5 right after. Hosdioto going after Call Me as Morgan has already killed off Lions. Call Me going to be your next target. Realmore ready to reset the positions of everyone else as Sajed has also fallen. Call Me on the run, Morgan on the chase. Hosdioto ready to try to cut him off as Quid goes over the wall. Kryra immediately stunned up by the Pantheon. Gunned down by the rest of TLAW. The law has come to...
Yawn. Who seems to be getting bullied a little bit here, but TL come in, they get their revenge, and Yawn having a laugh there on the player cam, as you can see all TL laughing about it a little bit. He's like, oh, Yawn, you died again?
Hey, brother. Oh, and that mistake is going to keep on hurting. We've got ourselves 2 minutes and a half until the next dragon comes up. Surdy trying to stand and fight up against Quid, but immediately forced back. Seraph's Embrace Shield going to keep Quid alive. Hosdioto shows up, and Call Me is just forced to realize the gravity of his mistakes. Yawn on the side here with a culling, takes off half of Kryra's HP. Surdy still getting away for now. Yawn has flash. He's hasted by CoreJJ. How does he want to play this? He dashes forward. Kryra's already down. Tidal wave there onto Sajed. Caught up in the Aqua Prison. Yawn still dies.
Just laughing, man.
Oh, why am I having so much fun with this? All right, Hosdioto's running in trying to...
You know what? You know what I realized after that? After seeing that 1v3 bot?
What?
Quid might only need one more guy. He might not even need the third.
Maybe he does just need... Quid and Morgan versus all of DSG.
I give him even odds.
Yeah, I actually think it's pretty close as a 2v5. All right, Morgan's going in. The charge. Hosdioto right behind him. Yeah, the Tempered Fate locks up Team Liquid, but Lions is locked in there with them. Now he's the first to die. Call Me's going to be your second target. Hosdioto alive for now. Will resurrect with the Guardian Angel, but he's on the steps of the enemy team's fountain. He will drop. Nice use of the cupcake there from the Caitlyn as this mid lane inhibitor almost dead. One more plink. There it is. The cannon minion getting it done.
We'll say.
The Drake. Recall from Morgan. He doesn't have his teleport, so he's just going to walk back out to the fight now. So, yeah, he's got the ult. The charge is ready to go. CoreJJ with a flash away. Hosdioto here jumping in after Call Me. Throws out the shield, defending himself for now. The Dragon's still at about half HP. DSG looking for their opportunity. Surdy goes in. Surdy goes down. Yawn staying alive for now. Quid behind enemy lines as Morgan grabs the kill on Sajed. Quid should probably die here. The raid boss is down, but what about the ads? Hosdioto tries to get a little bit of vengeance as Lions and Call Me and Kryra, they're all alive, but they can't do anything about this Infernal Soul going the way of Team Liquid. It's a 2-for-1 trade favoring TL. Morgan just wants to get the blue buff to add insult to injury. Kryra will stun him up. Does manage to buy enough time to Arctic Assault back over the wall, but that's Infernal Soul, Team Liquid.
Yep, 10K gold lead, Infernal Soul, 27.
Elder Dragon, I feel like we're at the same spot that we were in the last game, where if you're disguised, you're just kind of clenching and hoping that you can get to an Elder Dragon fight to try to win that, but Kryra's on the front line, nearly killed at the very start. Big Tempered Fate locks up everybody. Kryra still almost dead, but he'll be the second to fall as his AD carry is down here too. Sajed taken out. Lion's going to be the third to die as Surdy barely gets away. It's only solo laners left alive on DSG, but I can't even finish my sentence before Morgan finishes the last remnants of the health bar on Call Me. As Team Liquid, they're 5 strong in the enemy base. They've made their way onto the Nexus turrets. It's not even 30 minutes on the clock. As Surdy is your last target, gets to the steps of the fountain, does buy a Seeker's arm guard just to see if he can stay alive. But even then, it won't even be a 30-minute game. Team Liquid will easily 2-0 disguised.
32 kills, 29 minutes, 2-0 here for T.
You know about the scrims being a little bit better, about how they're not playing super aggressively, and they dropped a 32 ball.
They just,
Game
that was pretty damn aggressive.
Yeah.
I feel like that goes counter against everything they've said thus far.
A little bit. Yawn.
Woo!
Welcome.
Why am I here again?
Well, because
we have a little
we have some
thing we need
questions.
to address.
We have some questions for you.
Yes.
You did die the most on your team that game.
Yeah,
Would you like to explain why?
they were out for me. This motherfucker didn't McHale's me. Even at the end when I'm screaming, cleanse, maybe I misspoke. Maybe he didn't understand. But I'm screaming for cleanse, and he just didn't do it. He said, I got you next time.
Next time?
Next time never came. When I died mid, he said, next time I got you. It
I
never
think he's doing
came.
it on purpose.
He's
Wow.
doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
He's trolling you actively.
Spooks was looking at the back of your head during one of the drafts. We heard that. What's going on there?
Yeah.
He's lying on his ass. Where is he?
You're not balding? He says you look good.
That doesn't sound convincing. He said you look good.
We have imagined what you would look like if you are in fact balding.
You tell me.
Production
Take
put
a
it
look.
up.
They
No,
made the
but
shot.
we have an actual. Is that an actual?
It's a bald cap, man. Chill out.
It's a ball cap.
Wait, that isn't even Photoshop. That is.
That's actually just what you
Yeah.
look. That is you.
That is just a bald cap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did
Why
you
does
like
it look
that
so
look?
natural?
Did you like that look?
Is this what you guys brought me on for?
It was Raz's idea.
Is that the only reason I'm here?
It's possible. It's possible. But also, just like talk about how it's been so far. You guys have been pretty loose. And also, I thought you guys weren't going to be dropping like 20, 30 bombs, but this was a very, very, very active game.
Yeah, I think that was quite hectic.
Yeah.
I think people were having too much fun. Maybe I died a little bit. I died the most, you said?
Yeah,
I mean, I think.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
at one
sure.
point it was true, but so did Sajed. So everyone, like the 80 carries, were just having a rough one.
Allegedly, you said that like the solo laners have been the ones that have changed the most different from the Korea trip. But they accused you to be the most different since the Korea trip, that you've liked it in Korea the most.
Koreans are great at gaslighting. I'm American. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Who do you think got player of the game for this one? I see you looking at
You've
the screen.
been here
Yeah,
enough times, you know where it
he's-
is.
Oh, they scrolled up. Yeah, they don't want you looking.
Maybe it's hard to pick, but I think Quid.
Oh,
Good
yeah,
guess.
okay, well, you nailed it. There we go.
Yes,
There
it
we
is
have
Quid. Quid Rise is aggressive. I mean, Jose Dioto had like 12, 13 kills on Pantheon. I mean, it was just a crazy game. I do want to ask, what are you guys going to be working on the most in the next 2 weeks? Because you have a week off, and then you go to play 2 games in Mexico City. So what are you preparing for with your undefeated record?
To be honest, we've been working like just like 1 or 2 things at a time, so I'm not too sure what will be next.
Okay.
Hopefully, Spawn will have some stuff because he'll be in person next week.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And he'll be joining you in Mexico? Awesome.
In your opinion, what is the thing you need to work on the most? Because I know it can be really hard to kind of focus inwardly when you guys are stomping so hard.
To be honest, like I said, we were also just mainly working on like 1 or 2 specific things on like each day kind of thing. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there's not like one
Not
thing
like one
you can
thing.
pick
We're just
out?
like, let's just focus on this, guys. It's been a problem for like a couple days, something like that.
Okay.
What are you expecting going into Mexico City, having to go up against Lion that has won 2 titles so far this year in LCS? But this is going to be, I'm assuming, the first time that Inspired is going to be playing the split.
Yeah, assuming Inspired is coming this week,
I'm assuming that.
assuming? He'll probably be here by this week, right?
He's
Or
not playing
sorry,
this week,
next
but he'll be
Next
there
week,
in
yeah.
2 weeks for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're still a good team, so excited to be the first team to play versus second.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Who's first?
I wouldn't know.
You that
I'm assuming
weekend.
you.
Yeah, but
it's
I don't
you
know
guys.
who's playing because there's
Yeah,
2
exactly, because
weeks.
it's Saturday
Yeah.
and Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's us. I don't know. It'll be fun.
Okay, well, Jan, thank you very much for seeing you. We're not going to see you for 2 weeks.
Yeah, cool. I'm glad you guys really
Unless you're on
brought, you
broadcast.
guys couldn't have brought Morgan here. Yeah.
No, could not have. We talked to him last week. All right, thank you, Jan. Shopify vs. Dig is up next for the Ultimate Grudge Match Bowl Part 3. We'll see you there.
Let me see your hairline.
I suck, right?